think that because you have acne, you can't do full glam? You're wrong. So I'm gonna show you how I got this baddie, glamorous makeup look on acne prone textured skin, and all the products are acne safe. Let's get into it. For primer, using my NYX Plump Right Back primer. It's like the greatest sticky, grippy primer for acne prone textured skin to ever exist. And hey, nobody's paying me to say that. It's really important that you let these sticky, grippy primers set, because if you don't, you're gonna peel and separate. The next thing I do is my brows. And I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm just filling in my brows a little bit more normal than usual. Like very 2016 brows, but like her cooler older sister. And I'm gonna use a little bit of my Maybelline Super Lock to really gel my brows into place. I'm gonna use a little bit of my NARS concealer to really shape my brows up. But I'm just gonna put a little bit more concealer on my eyelid because we're gonna do eyeshadow first. They don't do eyeshadow first, but when I do full glams, I always do. I'm just gonna fluff a little bit of my Fenty Beauty Invisimatte powder onto my lid. And I know a lot of people think like full glam is like, oh my god, 2016 glitter combo cut crease green eyeshadow. I don't like colors. We're gonna do neutral colors, but trust, it's still gonna be a full glam. I like to use my bronzer first. I feel like this is like the perfect warm starter shade for eyeshadow. Just gonna start fluffing this outwards and blending it into my crease. Now I'm gonna go into my Makeup by Mario palette and mix this shade and this shade. Doing the same thing with the darker shade just to add a little bit more dimension to my eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna take this darkest brown shade and just stamp it out here in the outer corner. And I'm just taking my first brush and really blending all these colors together. I'm gonna take my NARS concealer again and pop a little bit on my lid. I'm just using a tiny angled brush like this to create that shape on my lid. And I mean, I guess this is a cut crease. Now we're gonna add a little bit of sparkle shimmer to my lid, starting with the Say Quartz Glow highlight. I'm just gonna add like an extra base for my glitter shadows to stick to. And then I'm gonna use my Lottie London Gestures jewel. This is more of like a glittery shadow. And lastly, for that bronzy glitteriness, I love using my Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the color Cognic Candy. And again, just setting this on top. And then I'm just gonna blend this all together with the first shadow brush. We're starting to look real cunty. We're just gonna do a classic black wing. I love using the Master Precise eyeliner. And I'm just gonna do like a classic black wing. Nothing too special. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take my Smashbox Always Sharp liner. Just use this to round out my inner corner. Use my Maybelline Tattoo Studio in the color Bold Brown. I'm just gonna use this to line my waterline. Okay, guys, and that's it for the eyes for now. We're gonna do our base makeup next, but we're gonna do that in part 2. So go watch part 2 to see me do the base makeup and finish off the rest of the eye look.